What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of The Highwaymen. Let's rock this. Of all the movies that I screened at this past South by Southwest 2019, The Highwaymen is probably the biggest disappointment. I was so looking forward to it, and it was high on my most anticipated list. But sadly, to be honest with you, I almost fell asleep 3 times watching this film. The Highwayman early on is good, with the beginning parts of the movie at least. And then the third act is excellent with that insane shootout. But everything in between is boring as shit. The character's existential soul journey also often misses the mark. The only thing that keeps me awake from time to time are Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner. Too bad that even they can't completely compensate for the mediocre script. Directed by John Lee Hancock, who gave us The Blind Side, The Highwaymen is the untold true story of two Texas Rangers who took down the infamous Bonnie and Clyde. Kevin Costner plays Frank Hamer, and Woody Harrelson plays Manny Galt, who are assigned to go on the trail for the two notorious bandits that the public seem to adore. They would have to rely on their gut instincts and old school skills to get the job done. At the Q&A after the screening at South by Southwest, screenwriter John Fusco and director John Lee Hancock let the audiences know that their intention is to restore Frank Hamer's legacy. Because as much as we all adore Arthur Penn's 1967 classic Bonnie and Clyde movie, the portrayal of Frank Hamer in that one did not do the man justice. Okay, so duly noted, and that's all good and well. And I'm glad that Frank Hamer's family estate finally gets the depiction of the man that they deserve. But my problem about the movie is not with that. And my problem has nothing to do with the performances either. As a matter of fact, both Woody Harrelson and Kevin Costner prove once again that they are reliable. Woody brings his usual wit and charm, and Kevin exudes authority and gravitas as he often does. Obviously, this is not the first time that these two fellas ever played lawmen. They've rode this rodeo before, but in this one they really look like they feel at home. Both Kevin and Woody are at ease in these particular boots. The Highwaymen also looks fantastic as a Western period piece. Everything from the costume all the way to the production design and the way it recreates the Great Depression that devastated America at that time. The problem with this movie is the script by John Fusco. There are so many underdeveloped elements. There would be one or two things that would get brought up only for it to never get further explored. It's like a series of one much ado about nothing after another. And the script badly wants to give you the impression as if Frank might cross the line and that Manny might be the moral compass out of the two. But there's no real well-established build-up to justify that conflict. Whatever personal struggle or existential soul journey that it wants to convey, the script doesn't do a clear job of addressing that. On top of which, the two men are always 3 steps behind Bonnie and Clyde. And with the exception of a certain close call midway, the rest of the film feels like a long-winded road trip that's going nowhere right up until the last 20 minutes. So it starts out strong, and then it plateaus, and then it plateaus some more, and it plateaus again, and then it ends the way it's supposed to. Which begs me to wonder that maybe the story about the guys who took down Bonnie and Clyde is just not as interesting as watching Bonnie and Clyde. And that's another bummer, by the way, because you have this couple that's as iconic as Bonnie and Clyde, and yet the movie chooses to portray them as some kind of romanticized figures that you don't get to see often. I understand that the movie's title is The Highwaymen and it's about Frank and Manny, but I can't help wonder that perhaps having Bonnie and Clyde be more involved in the story could have prevented this movie from being the snoozer that it is. So that's it. That's my review of The Highwaymen. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and as always, subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Hey, if you like this review and you want me to make more, please contribute monthly to help support this channel at Rama Screen Patreon page. Become my patrons today at patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this.